Imagine stepping into an ancient tomb like this one. Upon entering the tomb structure, you see a striking ceramic figure in a niche on the wall, or perhaps resting on the floor. The figure sits cross-legged and wears an elaborate mask that covers the lower half of their face. This object is one of many that the ancient Zapotecs of Mexico loved, and we call them funerary urns. So what is a Zapotec funerary urn? These objects are unique to the Zapotecs, who are indigenous people who lived and still live in Oaxaca in Mexico for thousands of years, and they call themselves the Ben Zaa, or cloud people. Zapotec people often buried their dead below the main room of their homes. The tombs were periodically reentered and rearranged when a family member passed away. The funerary urns range in size and are found at many Zapotec sites, including at Monte Albán, a major Zapotec center. They are elaborately formed and carved figurines made of clay and then attached to a vessel on the back. They are usually unpainted. Despite being called urns, they weren't used for storing human ashes. Some scholars wonder if they once held water, incense, or another ritual substance that has since disappeared. A few have been found containing offerings like green stone, animal bones, or other precious objects. This suggests that they were sacred vessels rather than burial containers. Still, the name has stuck. They usually sit with crossed legs, hands resting on their knees, and elaborate headdresses. Often glyphs, which are writing, appear in the headdress or on the chest as pectorals, offering further clues to their identity. Early researchers believed these figures represented gods, but now we think they largely depict ancestors who worked as powerful intermediaries between the living and the divine. We can see this relationship in the way these objects look. They are undeniably human, even when wearing masks that appear supernatural or otherworldly to associate themselves with the divine. Despite being placed in tombs, they weren't found in direct contact with the deceased. Instead, they were positioned in niches along the walls, above doorways, on the floor, or even on the roof. This suggests they served a protective or ritual function, guarding the burial rather than simply commemorating the dead. One fascinating detail is that these urns were often made of groups of 4 or 5. Some scholars suggest this reflects Zapotec cosmology, where the world was divided into 4 parts surrounding a center. These sculptures tell us much about ancient Zapotec beliefs, rituals, and artistic traditions. However, many of them in museums outside of Mexico today lack proper excavation records. Some were looted, others were found before archaeological methods improved, and unfortunately, some are outright fakes. Still, Zapotec urns offer a powerful glimpse into an ancient civilization's connection between the living, the dead, and the divine.